Hey everybody, happy Tuesday to you. This is Northern Life. I'm Briggs and this is Hunter, but you probably already know that by now.
Heck yeah,
Maybe.
Why not?
Hopefully you're a longtime fan. We've got a jam-packed show for you today, so we're going to get right into it. Lots of Halloween fun to share today, including a trip over to True North Goodwill in Duluth for a last-minute Halloween haul and a costume contest. We're going to share some great ideas in case maybe you're still struggling for a costume still.
And believe it or not, we have the king of Halloween himself here with us in studio today. Our coworker Matt Rasmussen is seriously the biggest fan of Halloween we've ever met, and I don't think it's even close, Briggs.
Nope.
It's insane. He's going to share some of his top spooky movie recommendations, talking about his own movie that he's put together, coming up a little later in the show here. But first, we don't want to steal his thunder. We got some fresh pictures coming in from Ryan here as he continues to tour the world like a rock star on his cruise. He posted these on his Facebook, so we just thought it'd be fun to give you a little sneak peek at how his trip has been going. Of course, he'll share many more photos and tons of stories when he comes back later on next week, but it looks like it's just been absolutely beautiful. I don't want to speak for him, but I know, what a stud, just sitting there in the nice warm coast of some country. I don't know what that place is.
I think it's Santorini. I think he's in Greece right now. Yeah. His post on Facebook said Mykonos and Santorini. They had made a stop in recently.
Really?
And they had just gotten to a port, so I think he had some ability to share some photos, so I was so jealous.
Yes!
Oh,
and I think he said
beautiful.
that's so far his favorite place so far that he's been is right there. So it looked like it was beautiful, and it's unlike anything else anywhere else. I mean, it's good for him, man. That's cool.
Seriously, and this is only halftime of his cruise.
Yes!
You know, it's like 10 days long. I think he's on day 5. The kid's already been everywhere.
Jeez,
Good Lord,
just a rock star.
I know, I'm so excited to hear more about it. Looks like Ryan has been enjoying some beautiful weather over there too. The sun looking just gorgeous, but we've also had some fantastic fall weather here ourselves too the past couple days. So I just want to share a couple photos of the fall colors I stumbled upon on Sunday. Yeah, walking out in my parents' neighborhood there, and the sun Sunday morning was just shining on that first tree there so perfectly. You could kind of see the moon almost in the back.
Wow.
I know. I was like, this is the epitome of fall.
Seriously.
I wish fall could be a little bit more like this usually.
Yeah.
I don't like the wet, cold fall. I like kind of the warmer fall.
We've been very lucky so far this fall. It's been absolutely beautiful. I went bird hunting on Sunday, and it was just, I was sweating like crazy. I was just dripping sweat. But I mean, it was 70 degrees outside. Late October. What's going on? It's beautiful.
What are you supposed to wear for bird hunting and when it's 70 degrees and like you got your blaze orange on, I assume? Did you have luck?
I saw a couple birds. We didn't get anything, though, unfortunately. But I was wearing my cutoff shirt, and I had my orange on, of course, but like as little clothing as possible. But my arms kind of got tore up from walking through the trees and stuff because I wasn't able to wear sleeves. It was too hot, and I was still dripping sweat.
Yeah. Do you remember a couple Novembers ago, our old meteorologist, Alex Libby, was out doing a preview for Minnesota deer hunting opener, and the kid had a T-shirt on in his live shot, and we were like, we're never going to see this again. It's November deer opener, and it's like, I swear, it was like 70 degrees.
I think it was. I think we broke records that spring? No. What it feels like spring or summer, but it's like fall or winter, and it was 70 degrees. It was insane.
Yeah, crazy. So fun to get out and enjoy the fall weather. Speaking of fall, Hunter, how did your Oktoberfest concert go at the Breeze?
Oh, it was awesome. So many people there. I met a lot of people. It was just a wild time, of course, as always at our gigs, and just an absolute blast. I mean, the music we played and the rocking out and stuff.
Oh my gosh, is that your brother?
That's Colton right there. Yep, rocking out on bass. So that was an absolute blast. And then, of course, Friday over in Chisholm over at Jim's Bar. And then there's me and my girlfriend over at our buddy John and Pam Rainey's house. And they have an old Bronco that they restored.
Is it a Bronco?
It is a Bronco.
You know how I feel about Broncos?
Yes!
I love Broncos. I want one so bad. And that blue color is fantastic.
Isn't it amazing? And it was just the coolest car. We sat in there forever, just sitting and appreciating all the work that went into the Bronco. It looked the coolest.
Does it drive still or no?
Oh, it does.
It does.
They take it out. They're just about to put it in storage again, but they take it out every summer. And he's a huge mechanic. He just likes fixing stuff, and he had a lot of cars to show us, and it was really cool.
Well, I might have to tag along next time.
Yeah.
I'd love to give that a little ride.
There we go. You definitely have to.
And this is pretty cool. I thought you'd appreciate this story, Hunter. The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame has inducted its class of 2024, and the inductees span multiple genres genres such as hip hop and pop, not just rock. They include Cher, we've got Mary J. Blige, the Dave Matthews Band, Peter Frampton, Ozzy Osbourne, Kool and the Gang, Foreigner, and A Tribe Called Quest too. So quite the list, really.
Yeah.
This is Osbourne's second induction, actually. He was inducted as part of Black Sabbath back in 2006. So as a rocker yourself, what do you think? What do you think of the list we got there?
I like the list. I dig the list, and like, you know, it's kind of controversial every year because they always put in like the rap groups and things like that aren't technically rock and roll, but everybody's influenced kind of by rock and roll in some way, you know, and they kind of have features of rock songs in some of their stuff. And I mean, honestly, what I would like to see is that they change it from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and just have it be the Music Hall of Fame, because it's kind of getting to that point where it's not just rock and roll, you know. If you're bringing in everybody, change the name. I like that idea.
And there's so many people who cross over genres too. Like we look at Taylor Swift now. Obviously, she started as a country star, but some of that influence carried over into her current music too. So who's to say, you know, you could discriminate against within the Hall of Fames.
It's one of the few places music where there's like no rules. You can do whatever you want. You know, if you want to be like Bob Dylan. We were just talking about Bob Dylan last week. He didn't want to be kind of honed into one genre. He just experimented with all different kinds of music, and that's the cool part about music. And people either appreciate it or they don't, but it's something that you create, and that's the coolest part of it, you know. And you connect with people. I don't know. It's my favorite thing in the world, music.
Right. Anyone in the Hall of Fame list there that you would have wanted to go see in concert that you haven't seen?
Ozzy Osbourne, Foreigner would be amazing to see.
So cool.
Even like Mary J. Blige. I mean, she's amazing too. So I mean, everybody.
Dave Matthews Band ever?
No, I never have. I just kind of got into his music a little bit more. But have you seen him ever before? No.
But he's played outside, I think, at Target Field before. Coming up after the break, we're hunting for Halloween costumes at True North Goodwill. Welcome back, everybody. Just to clarify, when I said Dave Matthews has played outside before, I meant played outside in Minnesota before, so that would be a fun place to see him.
He's probably been outside many times. I don't know.
In his backyard or something. Oh, sheesh. Well, whether you're looking for a last-minute Halloween costume or some spooky fun this week, True North Goodwill in Duluth has you covered.
Yeah, I took the morning show team over to their headquarters on Garfield Avenue for a little costume contest and to learn all about their Ghoul Will Ball Halloween Bash coming up on Thursday.
Goodwill's mission is all about inspiring personal transformation through the power of learning and career development.
I've never ever thought to come here for Halloween. The selection here is amazing.
People coming here, they get to DIY, throw together some donated items with some of the new items. Makeup, the accessories, kind of brings all that together in one place. And we're also going to give you the best bang for your buck. When you shop locally or donate locally with the Goodwill, that does support your local community. This will be our second year doing the Goodwill Ball, or this year the Goodwill Bash. If you want to come down here and find your costume and you're thinking about attending, not required, but encouraged for sure. There's a costume contest, there's a silent auction, there is live music, and then all kinds of good food and drink as well.
I'm trying if I can find a straight shirt.
Ladies, does this look like a girl's hat or does it look like a scally cap here?
It would work, but it's giving knitted in the forest. It's not quite the vibe you're going.
It's not hitting like 1920s
No.
Birmingham street gangster?
Nope, I don't think so.
No. All right, we'll try again.
Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss.
The hat selection is tough here. I mean, this is the closest thing that resembles a scally cap. We really want the scally cap. Instead, you know, we could go minion here, I guess. You know, one in a minion. Might have to go take another quick look over at the costume hats.
Is that your hat?
We found a minion's hat. No,
Here.
yeah.
It's always gonna be a minion. But these to be like a t-shirt, though.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna pivot to minions.
Here. Oh my god, I'm doing so good for everyone except myself.
Free.
Tony. Peaky Blinders.
With Peaky Blinders is back on.
Should I put my stuff away?
No, you don't have to.
Oh, okay.
I'm just gonna talk about how you guys cheat.
They were getting ahead.
Here's the thing, though, is I interviewed Scott briefly, And
By the way,
I think they kind of cheated. They kind of went on and grabbed all their stuff right now.
You know,
Nah, I don't got
I knew it was
nothing
going to
here,
take
dude.
me like 45 minutes because I'm so indecisive that I just had to take a peek around, Hunter. Okay, we're calling it a peek around.
So they got a sneak peek ahead of what I can do.
trying to throw you off.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do. I'm scared.
You're the one that gave yourself 9 minutes.
I know. What am I doing? Why am I sweating? How does that look, Shania?
Looks good.
I'll do a little makeup. Shania, I'm running out of time.
You are.
Okay, I need a mirror.
There's a mirror over there.
This will come off by the noon show, right? You think so?
I hope so.
So what are you going for?
We're going for little Tommy Shelby Peaky Blinders.
I need a pair of boots
Oh, mine most
for
certainly.
my safari. Why are you putting it on your nose when you have a nose?
That's a good question, Shania.
I need my knife.
Something orange
I got
too.
this.
Oh, that's perfect.
I got this.
Oh yeah, you need to like pull out one of those little fake bloody knives.
Do we like this shirt?
That's something?
That's something.
I think I look more like a coal shoveling boy, you know, than like a Peaky Blinder, but you know they were kind of in the same demographic there in Birmingham, so.
I can't see what I look like. Does it look great? Yep.
It's great.
Got a bigger nose.
Ooh, a bigger nose.
I know, right?
That's good. Just see if I can fit in these boots. Got a journey.
I hope this doesn't become a habit. I just start dressing up as a clown. Or maybe it should become a habit.
Hey, it could be another side gig.
That's true. Let's go ask our lovely cashier.
Anybody who wants to help judge costumes.
That's probably never been said over the speakers before. So maybe a quick rundown again of what all our stuff is.
Yeah.
We have Chucky,
Yes, I am Chucky.
Peaky Blinders,
Tommy Shelby.
sure,
Zoologist.
Safari zoologist,
boots.
and I'm a clown. Do we have a verdict?
Okay, is there a verdict?
Okay, here we go.
Chucky's number 1,
Whoa!
Whoa.
Safari's number 2, and the clown is number 3.
All right! That's awesome! Let's
Yes,
go!
I love
That's
the
fair. That's
ranking.
totally fair. That's totally fair. I feel like that's good judging there.
Thank you.
Walk around the streets.
Walk around the street.
Tony should have got more points because he committed with the accent. to the
Yes!
costume.
Oh my gosh, he was
too
totally
funny.
playing the part. It was unbelievable. But I gotta say again, like, I cannot believe how much Halloween stuff they have in that store. I've never thought to go to
Yeah.
Goodwill for Halloween stuff.
So many options. If you want to check out True North Goodwill's Ghoulville Halloween Bash, by the way, it's happening from 5 to 9 on Thursday night at Clyde Ironworks in Duluth. It is a 21+ event. They're going to have live music by Aftershock, a costume contest, a silent auction, and a whole lot more. We have more information on our website, and we'll be right back after the break.
Welcome back, everybody. We have our very own director, Matt Rasmussen, aka the King of Halloween, with us in studio today. He's a huge Halloween fan, probably the most passionate person about Halloween that I've ever met here before. And he's going to talk with us a little bit about some spooky movies, including one that he actually made and directed and starred in all by himself. So fantastic. Thanks for joining us here today, Mr. King.
Well, thank you so much for having me on again. I appreciate it. Like, wow, that's I got to take that all in. That was quite the intro.
Yeah, I know. Well, first off, I think before we get to the movie, you should tell us a little bit about what you love so much about Halloween and how you became the King of Halloween in the first place.
Well, I love everything about Halloween. Everything. I've always loved it. As a child, it was always my favorite holiday, and that's where you get to be creative and you get to express yourself and be whoever you want to be. And and there are no restrictions on who you can be and what you can be for Halloween. And you can embrace the spookiness, and the world embraces the spookiness with you. And it's just the best time of year.
That's actually very nice. Oh my gosh. How do you accrue? This isn't even a fraction of what you have, right?
No,
all this stuff.
not even. Yeah, my museum. I wanted to haul the whole museum here today, but there's just not enough room in the studios. So.
Well, we're grateful you even brought a sliver of the museum to show us today, because these little guys are so fun. We've each got some stuffed animals here. I have Count Count Chocula,
Chocula,
I believe,
the
from
best cereal
Hunter's
ever,
got, like,
yes.
a whole
Got
friend
Chucky
group over
and-
there.
We got the best Halloween mascot here ever, Sam. Yeah, you got to follow
gosh.
the rules or Sam isn't going to like it.
Dracula.
Cool. Well, this year Halloween obviously extra special for you because you have your new movie out. Tell us about it.
Yes. Oh, I can't wait. So, I mean, you've been watching me on the TV for years.
Yeah.
Now it's time to go to the big screen and watch me on that. And my first ever film. It's a short film, but it stars me talking about scary stories. And it's entitled The King of Halloween Scary Stories, Chapter 1. And so we dig deep into folklore, like this is Bloody Fingies here. We dig deep into the folklore of like some of the most popular scary stories. The Hook, everybody knows The Hook.
Sure.
So we had to do this one. We take our own little creative liberties with it, and we just wanted to take those scary urban legends and the stories from pop culture and present them in our own unique way.
Cool. So you worked with quite a few locals to put this together, right?
Absolutely. Our main creative team was everyone from the Twin Ports Ghostbusters team. It was, their willingness to do it is what kind of made this whole thing happen.
Cool. And where can people watch that movie if they want to find it?
It'll be at the Cinema in November this year. It is happening. And surprise, we won't tell you the date yet.
That's okay. That's okay.
You gotta pay close attention, and we'll let you know. And it's run by the Twin Ports Horror Society, and that's what birthed this whole thing.
Okay. Well, we got to ask you also. I mean, Halloween coming up. What's your plan for this Halloween? You always take off every Friday of the month of October.
You
What's
are
your plan?
correct. You are correct. Yeah, those are usually the King's days to go out and spread Halloween cheer
As they
every
should be.
Friday. Yeah, but this year we have a pretty stacked calendar. We're gonna, as usual, we take the Ghostbusters car out and we give candy to just anybody walking by. This year we're going to be at Aztecas.
Nice.
We're going to be handing out candy and food and all kinds of stuff there, and then we make our rounds around the neighborhood, and then I have to make some house calls, and then we have our own fun little Halloween rituals. And
Oh my gosh, Matt, that's going to be so awesome. Well, not too often we get royalty in studio here, Matt, so thanks for joining us here today, and we'll be right back to talk about what's coming up next after the break.
Before we go, some jaw-dropping jack-o'-lanterns have arrived outside the Duluth Resort. Check out this 1,308-pound pumpkin grown locally here by Jerry Gibson in Sturgeon Lake. Michael Rudolph is the impressive artist who spent the other day carving it outside Pier B. And as you can tell, he has some experience, clearly, even once carving a massive pumpkin for a Minnesota Wild game. This is the third year now that Rudolph has carved pumpkins outside Pier B. He says he's gotten so good just by practicing. And as for his advice for you carving pumpkins at home, well, he says just don't be afraid to make mistakes. That's it.
That's true. Hey, we make plenty of mistakes, and I know that we're going to be airing, I believe, coming up tomorrow, we're going to be airing a little package about our former Halloween stuff. You're going to see our pumpkin carvings that we did. They're not going to look that good quite yet. But here's what is coming up tomorrow. This weekend is going to be a big one for Halloween parties and other fall activities. So we're going to give you a few ideas for fun. Hey, there's us carving the pumpkins right there. We'll be bobbing for apples, pie throwing, pumpkin carving, and a whole lot more. So that's coming up tomorrow right here on Northern Life. A little look back at some of the Halloween-themed packages that we've done over the year. It's only been a year.
I know. It seems like it's been a lot longer in the best way.
In the best way possible. I love it.
Oh, man. Well, thank you guys so much for joining us. Have a wonderful rest of your Tuesday. We'll see you back here tomorrow.
Find some time to throw a line or just head outside to unwind. That's the life in the great North Woods. Hike or bike, whatever you like. Get out in the day, enjoy the night. Yeah, we got the life in the great North Woods. Yeah, we got the life in the great North Woods. Yeah, this is Northern Life.